Well-known VC names validate NFT space. Crypto investors brush off Evergrande concerns. Korean lawmaker reveals crypto exchange data ahead of September 24 deadline. These stories and more here on Crypto. Hi, I'm Jaden, and here's what's happened in crypto. First up, Dapper Labs, the company behind the NBA Top Shot NFT series, is the latest to announce a hugely successful funding round led by two other participants. The $250 million round include A16Z, GV, and GIC. And that follows hot on the heels of SoftBank leading a $680 million round in French fantasy soccer game NFT startup Sorare. SoftBank is known for investing incredibly large amounts that send valuations soaring. Could this mean that investing in NFT companies is set to get more expensive? One expert stated that the NFT market is hot right now, with valuations inflated, but resources are looking for investments with high potential. Yatsu of Animaka Brands, which has previously invested in Dapper Labs, says SoftBank's move will encourage a wider pool of investors to get involved. Gazmarian says that in terms of validating the industry, the numbers getting involved going from tens to hundreds of thousands is actually more important than SoftBank's involvement. Both agree that as market is so new, there are still opportunities for VCs to find companies with lower valuations. Meanwhile, news of developer China Evergrande Group resolving a scheduled payment has sent markets back into positive territory. The crypto market was up across the board as markets opened Thursday morning at Asia time. Polkadot and Solana saw the biggest moves, each gaining 17% over the past 24 hours. Bitcoin gained 5%, while Ethereum gained 9%, and Cardano regained its third spot position as Evergrande stepped back from its debt cliff. However, one expert stated that while one coupon payment is being resolved is good news, many uncertainties remained, including the full details of that payment. With regarding to restructuring, he's skeptical as to whether the Chinese government would consider turning Evergrande into a state-owned enterprise. Sullivan also says he's concerned over the news that China Estates has been selling down its stake, as historically, Evergreen has had a lot of friends who would be willing to support it, which means investors should be wary of a dead cat bounce. And finally, with Korea's crypto deadline looming, data is revealing more about the massive popularity of crypto trading in the country. There are currently three types of exchanges in Korea. First are those that have met both the government-mandated requirements, the next those that have met only one of the two, and the rest which have failed to meet any. Only four, Upbit, Bithumb, Coin1, and Corebit, have met all the new standards. And according to data from lawmaker Kang Min-kook, these four oversee more than $50 billion worth of deposits, or about 96.1% of total deposits in crypto in the country. Now, between them, they have 12.5 million users, but Upbit remains a dominant player, responsible for 8.2 million of that total. So here's how it stands just one day before D-Day. 25 smaller exchanges meet one requirement, being certified for their level of information security. Now, these exchanges cannot offer cash to crypto functions, they operate instead token-to-token services. Data from 18 of these show a little less than $2 billion worth of deposits shared across 2.2 million users. And 30-something exchanges that failed to meet either requirement have already shut down or will close as of Friday. Now, many have already raised a lot of noise here, denouncing authorities, saying that their tactics have caused an exodus of users into just the dominant four. The big guys get all the glory while the little ones are forced into extinction. Authorities have been unyielding so far, but we won't totally be sure who will go dark after September 24 and who will make it to see the light of dawn. And those are the latest news from crypto, and see you on the next one. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you won't miss any reviews or news update about crypto anywhere.